Bada boom! Bada fucking bang! Rangers taking on Braga. And guess what, guys? Giofan Bronckhorst has come out and said Rangers can cope without Morelos, right? But what does he mean by cope? Let's just look at this, right? Does cope mean we'll still easily finish second because it's mathematically impossible not to, and we won't get any further in the Europa League because we've no chance without Morelos? Like I said, we've been, like, to take Morelos out this, it's fucking scary how much money it would cost to replace this guy. And, you know, maybe if you qualified for the Champions League and you lost him, you could have brought in somebody with a bit of big money. But no, we bottled the league. The league's done. Europa League without this guy, the Europa fucking king, no chance. I'm telling you, it's fucking no chance. We are not winning the Europa League. Made the fit earlier about him being injured, depressing, but in terms of all the other, I just clicked on Rangers, man, and it didn't do that. Rangers. Boom. Of course, the game is away in Braga. I mean, would you prefer the away leg to be away in Braga first? I don't know. But of course, if you remember, the last time we took on Braga, it was when Yanis Hadji basically announced himself on the scene. Of course, he had that game against Hibs as well. But this game is more fondly remember, you know, the free kick. And then that win 3-2. It's Ibrox, baby. It hits different, or whatever the fuck he said. You know, well, Hadji, get your cell out your crutches, get on this pitch, and please do something, son. Because honestly, we need Hadji. Morelos and Hadji both out. Like, that's a fucking blow, you know. And why? When you look back, like, I know Nisbet's out for the season. Gerrard wanted him in the summer, should have signed him. You look at Sutter, should have signed him, albeit right, not a midfielder, Sutter, right. But my point is, look at our defensive issues. Why the fuck not bring in Sutter for what, the 500 or 600,000 that it was? I said at the time, we do not want to be looking back at the end of the season and going, you know what, we probably should have just brought him in. But no, that's exactly what we're doing. We're looking back at the end of the season and we should have brought Sutter in. But we are away in Portugal against Braga. They're no bad, Braga, but it's the easiest draw we could have got. And they're probably, I mean, if we, like, I know you can say this, right? But if we actually turn up like we can in Europe, right, and not this shower of shite that we do in the league, we can beat anyone in Europe. Like, that's like, I'm not just saying that, we can, but the inconsistency's fucking scary. Gio's inability to react, you know, what's that? You need to be you can't be reactive. You need to be proactive. Gio needs to be proactive. You know what I mean? And like that old firm, that is some of the worst substitutions, man, I've ever seen. You know, but basically, he's in his 5th stint with Braga as player and manager. Fucking hell, that's mad. And he used to manage. Well, I don't know what's going on there. I don't really give a fuck, to be honest. It's a load of shit. But yeah, are we going to win this game? I really hope we can win this game, right? I really, really hope we can. But I mean, at least we've got the leg at Ibrox. You know what? Oh, I'm actually like so depressed about this season. Like, I mean, so depressed. So depressed. But yeah, I'm going to go with a 2 each draw. There'll be fuck Wilder. Morelos is it? You know what? Fuck it. Nah, no, I'll go for a 2 each draw. I was going to say 2-1 Braga, but we'll go 2 each. Fuck it. For Braga, don't really know who's going to score for Braga, but for Rangers, the mighty Rangers, who's getting goals? Well, fuck, that's just it. We'll go with Tav and Kent. Fuck it, they seem to always score in Europa League games, and the guy who always definitely scores doesn't not do it. But anyway, guys, leave your thoughts down below. That'll do it for the match preview. I wish I could look forward to these games a lot more, but seeing the league is dead, like, it's fucking done. It really is. Like, I mean, we could win the Europa League and the Scottish Cup, and you still feel a bit bitter about the league. You know, and that's like fucking easily the best case scenario, because I don't think the league's done, like, it really is, because with their goal difference and 6 points is essentially 7. You need Celtic to drop points in 3 fucking games, and that's big points in 3 games, not just like point. You know, I mean, if we beat Celtic and then they drew 2 games, but we didn't win every game. I mean, it's just that's the way we're playing it. Nah, it's not. I just calculated it on my head. It's not happening. Our best case of getting Champions League football is winning the Europa League. And fuck, imagine saying that at the start of the season. You'd be like, what the fuck's that all about? But anyway, 2 each. Boom boom. Good night. 2-1.